Good evening, friends. Good evening. Good evening. Amber fans, I've given you your own theme song. I can play it again for you. But because y'all have been dogging O'Neal out, you know what? I finally realized that you need y'all's own theme song. So I'm giving y'all y'all's theme. This is your theme song. Every single evening I come on, I'll make sure I give you a theme song, Amber fans. I'm going to give y'all's theme song again. Don't worry yourself, friends. I told y'all something special was coming in this evening. Y'all know your boy. Wanna know me bring it. Y'all know O'Neal don't play with anything at all. So you know what? Let's just do this again. Let's basically go.
I'm just so tired of O'Neal just calling Amber's name all the time. Sheesh.
Amber, Amber, Amber fans. Oh! Please, Amber fans, if you're an Amber fan right now, you need your fire inside the chat. Please, go ahead and put your fires in the chat right now. We need fire in the chat now. More fire. More fire.
I'm just so tired of O'Neal just calling Amber's name all the time. Sheesh.
Amber, Amber, Amber fans. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh. Y'all know how O'Neal's show is. Listen to me. If you cannot manage the heat, guys, come out of the kitchen. Look here. I do this. I do this. I do this for the Amber fans. I do this for y'all. I know so some of them can't manage O'Neal, you know, because O'Neal clap back. You understand? O'Neal just clap back. O'Neal claps back. I'll make a song for Shayla and them eventually. Amber fans, this is your song. I made y'all a song, basically, so y'all had y'all's own song, own theme song. Me give your girl a theme song, and you're not, you guys need to applaud me. Can I get some applause, like a round of applause from the audience, please? Can I get like a round of applause? Can you at least give your boy some love for at least giving y'all's own song? I gave y'all a theme song. Your boy did this for you. Can you, Amber fans, can you please give me... Please, at least, y'all are Team Amber and y'all have been making noise at O'Neal, right? And O'Neal has done the honorable thing of saying, you know what, since Amber has so many fans, I'm going to give y'all a song, which is your own song. This is your own song as an Amber fan. This is a song for y'all. I didn't say nothing rude with Amber. You know what I mean? I didn't say anything bad at all with Amber, and I gave you your own song. Thank you very much, Nancy B. the Scratcher. I appreciate you. I so much appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Listen to me. O'Neal was made for TV, friends. You have to understand that. I was made for TV. I was made for TV. I was born for this, guys. I was like born for this. I was born for this. And it's no, I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anybody else. What do you mean you're glad you missed it? Why did you miss it? Why would you miss the song and I made the song for you? What's wrong with the song? What do you mean you're glad you missed the song? You're glad you missed it? What? You can't happy that you missed the theme song. I gave your girl her own theme song. No one else has the theme song right now for Amber. I gave her her own theme song. There's nothing to miss on that. Andrea, our own theme song, you know? O'Neal did this for you. Did this. Because y'all know I do this, right? I do this. I really and truly do this. Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. My love for you never wanes. I do the best that I possibly can each evening that I come in. How was your day? That was lovely. You don't want to hear me bashing Amber? You think that I was bashing Amber just now with the song? I gave it a good song. What do you mean? What do you mean? You know why you're O'Neal bashing? You think O'Neal is bashing Amber? What did you miss, Eva? You missed the theme song. I will play it one more time. Okay. If the likes go up to, let's see. Let me give you a likes. 75. Bring the likes up to 75 and I'm going to play the song again. Bring the likes to 75 and I will play the song. Bring the likes to 75. There we go. I'm going to give y'all an easy mark. Right now, y'all are at what? 49. Let's go. Let's do some likes here, friends. Bring the likes up to 75. I'm going to play the song again. Don't worry. I'm going to play the song again. I'm going to play the song. I'm going to play the song again. I'm going to play the song again. Beautiful day, Sabrina. Nice to hear that. Everyone didn't hear it. I'm going to play it again. Bring the likes up. So that way, when I play it, this is what it is. O'Neal, you're always bashing Amber. Don't understand why you're bashing Amber. You're sure that O'Neal is bashing Amber or he's just hitting the topic? Hit the like button, friends. Bring up the likes, and I'm going to give it a song. We're at 59. We need what now? We're trying to get to 75. Let's see. What's that? 10, 15, plus 1, 16. We need 16 more likes, and I'm going to play the song. Let's go. 16 more likes, friends. Come on. Go ahead. Let's go. Hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button, friends. Let me get y'all song played. I'm going to cue it up right now. I'm queuing it up. We're at 60. Give me 15 more. Please, go ahead and give me 15 more. 15 more, and I'm going to actually give you the actual song. I'm going to give you the full song. I'm going to play it again, Almas. Just sit tight. Let me get these likes up. Only never bash Amber. You tell the truth about Amber and keep it real. That's the thing. Only just keep it real, you know, but people just don't like the idea when only keep it real. Y'all want to hear me cuddle the Amber character, and I can't do that, friends. I can't do that. I have to talk the truth. It's either y'all come for us to talk about the characters truthfully, or you don't want a biased perspective. If you want something biased, I may not be the platform for you. I may accept that. Listen, I've come to accept that. I'm going to be good on some people and some people I won't be good on. I deal in kind of some facts and objective talking. We're at 65, 66. Push it, friends. Push it. We need 9 more inside of the chat. 9 more inside of the chat. Let's do it. I know we can do it. 69. 5 more. Well, 6 more. That's 6 more. 6 more. It's coming. It's coming. Let's see. Refresh. Let's see. 69. We're at 69 right now. Come on, guys. Get us out to 70, please. The 69 not gonna work. Let's go. 70. We need 5 more. 5. We need 5 more likes. 5 more likes. And then we get it there. 5 more likes. Let's go. 2 more likes. We're at 2 more. 2 more, friends. 2 more. Let's get it there. Let's get it there. Press that like button right now. Right now. 74. We need 1 more. We need 1 more. If we get 1 more, this is it. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's go. There you go. Amber fans, that is for you from me. You got a song. You got your own song. This is your own song. There's nothing negative about your song. Your song has basically what it is. This is your song. This is your song. It's all your song. I had to give you your song. This is your song. It's so God. Why am I like this? I don't know. It's God. Faith is a substance. You can either love me or just, that's how O'Neal is. You just have to either love me or what. I don't know. Listen to me. I mean, I'm on here to entertain the folk and as well just talk about the things them. And that's about it. This is your own song, Amber fans. Can you please put some fires in the chat if you like your song? If you like your song, can you please put some fires in the chat if you like your song, Amber fans? Please. The Amber fans who are upset with O'Neal because they're always upset with O'Neal. Team Amber, put in a fire in the chat, man. Jeez, we're not too crab it. Get out of your feelings, please. Pick up on the feelings. Get me some fire inside of the chat. This is your song. When me get a chance, I give you an Anthony song. I don't think of his song as it, but I had the Amber song in my mind. Well, Amber fans, let's get it. I'm cloning. Why you be me a clone? O'Neal is not cloning. Don't say that. Don't say that. Faith is a substance. Don't tell him that faith is a substance. O'Neal is not cloning. Okay, friends, let's talk. Let's talk. So today we had a bunch of things happen, right? And one of the things that happened was Anthony. Good way to lighten the mood, eh? One of the things that happened today was Anthony talking to Amber, right? Because of course, Kai was, Anthony was playing with Kai. That's basically what it was. Eva, thank you very much for being our newest member. We appreciate you so, so much. So, so much. So, so much. We thank you very much. We thank you very much. We thank you very, very much. Mm-hmm. There you go. Thank you very much, Eva, for being a member of the channel. So we talked today, and let's talk about this topic properly, because I felt like some people went way left, extremely left. And let me show you some things that people have given me. I had a comment today, and I want to examine the comment because it feel like people even attack me for Amber, and that's how bad it got, People have started to attack me for the Amber character. But listen to me, friends, and I want you to listen to me carefully. O'Neal is not afraid of y'all. Yeah, right now. I'm not afraid of y'all because I'm not doing anything. Okay, I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not God. I'm not any of these things. I just basically do what I do. Okay? I got a comment today. Let me see if I can find the comment. Give me one moment. Let me find the comment for y'all. And let me show y'all the comment I got today. Somebody decided that I'm going to tell off O'Neal basically. And they did tell O'Neal off. They did tell O'Neal off today. Someone decided I'm going to tell O'Neal off. So let me show you what the fan left, because I have to make sure I keep it up. This was what was left for O'Neal. This is a comment right here. Let me make it big and bold so y'all can see it. Excuse me. Someone says, O'Neal, well, O'Neal, you're a male chauvinist, and I never thought I would say that. Kai is less than 2 years old, and he's not confused, but you are. Friends, I do this for a reason. And I know people think I just come up here and I just talk, but I have purpose as to why I do what I do. So let me ask you, the fan base, because maybe y'all know better than I do. Is O'Neal a chauvinist? That's exactly what the person called me, a chauvinist. This is what the person called me, a chauvinist. This is what the person called me, a chauvinist. So I'm going to go for the definition of a chauvinist. So let me make sure that you see what this person says. This person says, O'Neal, them say, O'Neal, a chauvinist is a person with an unreasonable, blind, or fanatical belief in the superiority of their own country, group, or gender. It implies holding a prejudiced views and denigrating others, commonly used as male chauvinist or sexist, or to describe extreme or aggressive nationalism. This is how O'Neal was described today. This is how the person described O'Neal today. Them say, O'Neal, so me have to make Amber's song because this is how the Amber fan describe O'Neal. This is how them describe O'Neal. So let's work at what we had today. Let's work at this video. Let's work at this video. Let's get into the video. Anthony said Amber was fake. That's what he said. He said Amber is fake. No. Let me play the portion.
But then you try to leave me, take half my stuff. You know what you are?
What, Anthony?
You fake. You're fake. You're a hypocrite.
All right. So let me cue up the person that said these things, because they think that when O'Neal make comments on the Amber character, it doesn't go for males as well, right? Always been a flip-flopper. That's what Vanswell called me, a flip-flopper. I've been called that by many different people, but it's fine. Hey, O'Neal back broad. My shoulders them big enough, and to whom much is given, much is expected. So let me get this out. Anthony is saying to Amber, I'm not going to allow you to play fairy stepmother to Kai while we're going through this divorce. Let me ask you, the fans. Is Anthony correct? Is Anthony correct for deciding what he wants to do with Kai. Let me ask that question. Is Anthony correct for calling out Amber? Friends, don't lie. Tell me the truth. Is Anthony correct for calling out? I call out Amber. Is Anthony, put it in the chat, correct for calling out Amber? He might call out Amber and he's saying, Amber, you're being fake right now because you're playing nice mother while behind closed doors, basically, you're aggressive to me in divorce. This is what I'm saying. It's not a loaded question. It's a fair question. You know what was going on. You know, loaded. It's not loaded. We're going to talk about it. You know, that loaded. And I'm going to bring my experiences into it. It's being said because of the cause and effect theory, but no, you're not a chauvinist. I think that's inaccurate. Someone that says little uncles gets it too. Maybe, hey, I might be because I hate Amber, but the only fake is Anthony. No, I believe that both of them are actually fake. Katrinata. I believe both of them are actually fake. No, you just keep it real. And basically I have me cracking up. Nope. Somebody says nope. Somebody says nope. Next person says Anthony's fake. Somebody said no, no. Somebody says no. That's me. Nope. No. I'm not correct. Yes. Why would Anthony already be up with Kai in this morning? No. Yes. Okay. So I see where we're going. And Vanswell said O'Neill is what Vanswell said. Let me give you some things from O'Neill's tool bag. O'Neill has had to face part of what Amber is going through. Let me give you a story. So O'Neill was also in a marriage like Amber. And O'Neill's wife had kids like Amber. Now, what O'Neill realized was, if I stayed and continued to some way, somehow play this daddy role with the kids, they did not quite understand what was taking place between myself and their mother. And yes, it confused them. I wish the person who made the statement would come inside the chat so you can get O'Neill's point of view. So make sure that him clean things up. Because one thing with O'Neill, he's had a lot of experiences. I may not experience everything, but I've had a lot of experiences. It confused those children. That is what Anthony is saying. No, she might not understand that, but that's what he's saying. Anthony is saying, if you continue to do the stepmother thing, it is going to confuse Kai. And rightfully so, it will confuse him. But I'll listen to y'all's comments. It will confuse him. When you're going through a divorce, it's best you do the separation thing so that at least the kids get what's going on. No, yes, Andrea, he is also fake, and I've also said that today in my video. I mentioned that in my video that yes, I'm fake as well, but I'm showing you the effects of these things. Because Kai is small, this is the best time for them actually separate. So Kai doesn't have to feel the removal of the bond with Amber. In other words, seeing her in that setting. Now, maybe further down the road, 4 or 5 years from now, when Amber is divorced and Anthony move on and everything is quelled, then Amber can come around and then she's not in the role she's in now. But Anthony's right in saying, right now, you can't confuse him because you're giving him as though we have a family going on with a mother and a father inside our house, because that's what it looks like. That's what he said. But I'm reading y'all's comments. He didn't have me have to do that. But at the end of the day, it's his child. And he just wanted to remind her that she doesn't have a child. Regardless, it's still his kid. And I have had mothers tell me before, say it's their picnic. It is their child. And they can decide what they're going to do with their child. So nothing what Anthony said, no wrong. It's been said to me and I didn't feel bad about it. Because yes, the woman is correct. It is her child. I can suggest things, but I can't force her with her child. Run into it, chat. Talk to me. I would not let you play on my son if you want out. Yes. Yes, he is the father, and what he says is the law in the house. Someone else says yes, someone else says no, because it was done with malicious intent. Regardless of the intent, Miss Fatal, a him picnic. What you have to say to that? Miss Fatal, let me ask you a question. If me and you are together, can I rough you up for your child? I'm asking you that. Because if your answer is yes, then me get your point. Can I rough you up for your child? I'm asking you that question. I think he could have kept it to himself and kept observing her. He's calling it out. And I'll be honest with you, O'Neal has called this out before because I saw what was going on. I have a friend who do the same thing, and I told y'all in the story today, and them call it out just the same. No, I'm not tired. I'm tired of Anthony's tirades. What claim, but my question to y'all is, what claim does Amber have to Kai? What is her claim? One Journey, how are you? This is Anthony and Amber skit today. Is it 1 million views in 12 hours? Amber fans, Wayne is not going to divorce them. Little uncle is phony. The child should be out of this issue. But the child, in it, Lydia, whether you want to accept it or not, the child is a part of it. The child is a part. You can't separate this, friends. When divorce starts happening, you cannot, there's no way you can leave it out of it. What you're suggesting is fairy tale. It's fairy tale. Amber has cheated multiple times. We're not talking about her cheating right now. We're talking about the kid right now, because somebody call out O'Neal and them say them not like it. No, he's being petty. Both are fake. I understand both fake, but I ask the question about Kai right now. He's correct for calling Amber out. At the same time, Amber's love for Kai is genuine. Where Amber messed up was saying that Kai is a reminder. Kai is a reminder. Remember that she said these things. She said, I know, like said the man, remember, so she said them things here, just like he has said that he would have preferred being with Shayla. He said it. And him have to die upon that hill. He has to stand on that hill. He said these things. Did she say that Kai is a reminder of the cheating? Did she say this? Yes or no? Because you have to answer that, friends. You can't just run off it. I understand. How can she claim to file a divorce because of Shayla and Kai and still hanging around them? That's what they're saying. Don't hold your tongue, man. Don't hold your tongue, man. If you disagree, then tell me. Don't hold your tongue, Miss Fatal. Today another day. Today is the day I actually want to hear your point of view. Give me the argument against it. Anthony saying it is his child and him can determine what happened to his child. Tell me exactly where I'm wrong for that. He must say right now he does not want you to be playing fairy stepmother to him kid. He doesn't want you to be doing that because you're trying to manipulate him kid. He must say that right now. That's what he's saying. Is he incorrect? Him don't want you to play fairy godmother with him kid because he does not want you to give his kid the wrong impression. Come out of the woodwork, Miss Fatal. Nobody bite your tongue now. Now at the time where you want to speak up because this is the forum for it. You know, O'Neal have hard conversations. That's what my platform is about. Hard conversations. Me have the conversations when nobody don't want to have. Let's go. Anthony's just a fake with his smile than making face when people turn them back. Me don't want to hear that. Me you say I'm fake already, but I want to hear about the baby. Tell me about the baby. Tell me about the baby. Anthony never stands on business, so him saying this today doesn't mean anything. He will change his mind tomorrow. But regardless of him saying it, may I ask a question? Does that make him wrong for saying it though? May I ask a question? Amber should go to her room and Kai comes to his house. When Kai comes to his house, you think you can disrespect me and talk to me crazy and call me out of my name and then be on the ground to play with my child? In what world? Exactly. Me know say any other woman would call this out. You see, all of a sudden the ladies them get very different because it's Amber doing the whatever it is. If this was a man, the woman would take her child long time and gone. I've seen it before. You not tell me nothing new. You not tell me anything new. The woman would have taken her child and be gone. You've never seen this before? All of a sudden, Anthony crazy. Come man, give me one eye, give me man. It's a reminder of what the parents done. Anthony and Amber are both fake. Me understand that. However, Amber does love Kai. Love that too. Unfortunately, because of the circumstances, she needs to let him go. Kai is not going to remember any of this though. Right. But that's why him don't want it continue. Him don't want the bond to continue. That's what he's saying. Listen, only just a call a spade, you know. You might not like it because me know O'Neal is an uncomfortable commentator. me get it. O'Neal is very uncomfortable to listen to because what happens is O'Neal not take any sides. When Anthony a clown, O'Neal tell us him a clown. When Amber do something, O'Neal tell us Amber do something. Right now, Anthony is saying, you are doing what you're doing. Stay in your corner and do your thing and let me do my thing. If they share the child, everything would be different. But they don't share this child. Yes, but people say things that they don't mean when they are angry. And it are things to hurt the other person. Make sense? You're speaking facts, O'Neal. This created a stir today. Amber even went after Shayla with Kai in Shayla's arms. Did Amber lie when she said that Kai is a reminder of the affair? He is. Correct. And that's why the man I say you said the same thing. Let me go back to it again. Let me go back to what he said. That's what him said. Him said that you tell me. That's what you said. He said this. Okay.
You faking with my son. You were faking with Wayne, walking around smiling in my face. Hey Wayne, what's up Wayne?
Let's leave the Wayne thing out. More hear the other portions of it. Let's play the other portions. Because I tackled some people and all of a sudden the ladies them getting them feelings because O'Neal said, well, I feel him son, him can't do anything he want to do. But it come like it wasn't his son. It come like him need to share his son with Amber and him not to share his son.
Okay, so we're going.
Why you do?
Let me try to get it for us. I'm trying to get it played for us here. For some reason, all of a sudden my clip is freezing. Let me try to get my clip back again.
Okay, so we're going.
Why are you doing it?
Go. Hey, here you go.
Yeah, but why are you doing this?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Remember the time you said that you invite you all.
Hold on, friends. Let me see if I can get it right for y'all.
Playing with my son. Remember there was a time you said that when you look at him, it reminded you of all my infidelities and false stuff that I've done? And now you just...
Regardless of what Kai is saying, listen to what Anthony said. O'Neal, what are you saying is totally different from what Anthony said. Anthony is saying, and the same thing him say, remember the time it reminded you of whatever it is. Him say, why are you doing this? Why are you playing the stepmother thing with the kid right now? That's what he's saying. You pretend. We don't care about Anthony neither, but the man asks a question about Amber right in this moment. We don't care about Anthony now. We are talking about the moment. So the people them where do the attack because now them basically because now we are pressure your case right now. Amber has Wayne and Dave 2 times a cheater. Talk to me, man. No, man, not just tell me something right, Miss Fatal. May I ask you a question if it's his kid or not? Because guess what, Miss Fatal? Me couldn't, if I was dating you, Miss Fatal, or let's say we were married and be together. Let's say that's what it was. And it's not my kid and it's your kid. And you decide to go about your business. I could not tell you anything at all about your child. Nothing. Nothing. I would have no right at all. None. Zero. In fact, you'd have let me know. You'd also let me know that. That's all the man I say. Me no want you just agree with me for green's sake. Tell me a point of view, man. Argue it for me so I can hear it. The audience in general needs to separate the temperament or passion for the truth that's being spoken. The man said that. If that's how Anthony felt, why Amber left alone with Kai in the first place? That's why she need to leave the baby alone, JDK. That's what O'Neal said. This is why she needs to go about her business and do her own thing. The only thing O'Neal don't want her doing, is the little cheating she do with Dave, That's the only thing I don't care. But everything else, go out, and if you need to spend the time away from Anthony, do that. Even if you separate from Anthony as much as possible, do that. But the man I said, don't confuse him, child. What wrong with that? Talk to me, your friends. Mommy, thank you for the super chat. Let's talk about this. Don't back off now, friends. Don't back off now. O'Neal have hard conversation. And if you can't take the heat, come out of O'Neal kitchen. Because O'Neal go punch. But let's get into it. Hey, I ain't going to back you down. Kai told both of them to shut up. Anthony's correct for putting what Amber said back in her face. Amber has no right to Kai. Thank you. And that is true. So yes, him right if him say, yo, stop playing the stepmother thing to my baby. Just make it be what it is. You've already reached a point of no return. Then go to that place. I get it, O'Neal, and you're not my child. Exactly. Exactly. That's all O'Neal said. That's all him saying. Anthony manipulating it ain't going to work. Well, these things happen in a Janet. These things happen in a marriage. I will move to tell you that I've seen this firsthand. That's why O'Neal know it and O'Neal realize that, oh, okay, this is what it really is. And I will say, Janet, that actually, by sitting down and playing with Kai, you're also confusing Anthony. Because that's also another piece. Amber is confusing Anthony when she does this. That's what O'Neal tell you. True or false. She confuse him. He might get confused because he must say, wait, let me understand. Are we in a good place or are we not in a good place? I'm not quite sure. That's what he's saying. You're confused the two of them. You're confused Kai and you're confusing him. Remember, says last week the woman called the man a female dog, Friends, the woman talked to the man disgusting. Can you imagine if I did that to my wife? How her children going to look at me? Them not going to look for me good. All me saying is just that. But give me the take. False. Amber was just playing with him. Really? Give me a moment here, friends. It seems like me have smoke detector issues. Give me one moment.
More fire. All our born corruption say, more fire. All our born confusion say, more fire.
More fire, eh? O'Neal burns so much fire right now. O'Neal burns so much fire that you never hear the smoke detector. So O'Neal was burning some fire right now. But let's talk about it, friends. I'm going to read y'all's comments now. I just wanted to make sure people saw exactly that just now because it was a situation for us to look at. And I wondered exactly what to think about it. She is being fake. When she asked him to sign the paper, she didn't even speak to the baby. Correct. That's all I was calling out to them, but I realized some people start calling out O'Neal because they think O'Neal was being something else. But nonetheless, I see. I lived it O'Neal, but only a fool would argue with a fool. Okay, I see. So in other words, O'Neal is a fool. Is that what it is? Me live the same thing as well, Miss Fatal, and I'm telling you exactly it work. The same thing you're saying, me live the same thing that you're saying. And because I didn't want to confuse the woman's child, I had to be very, very careful as to what I was doing. because it started to confuse them. They started to ask questions, and them ask a whole lot of questions. Well, why are you doing this? Why are you talking to us now? Why are you playing with us now? Why can't we be a family? Why we can't get together? Me tell you, Miss Fatal, more you come out of the woodwork and tell me exactly now. Me know you just stay behind and give me like the little snarky comments. Then give me a real comment, man. Give me a real comment. Panda one here, more you give me a real comment. Because your boy is as real as a $2 bill. Give me a real comment. I was in Amber's shoes and I had to recognize that, you know what, O'Neal, maybe you're going to confuse these children. So you know what you need to do? You need to separate yourself. Because they started to ask a lot of questions. And that is exactly what you just saw on the screen where the man asked a question. And me now I question the audience, hey, how do you feel about that? So O'Neal is a fool. So you don't argue with O'Neal because O'Neal is a fool. I get it. Got it. Miss Fatal, we live life just like how you live life. Just like you live some life, we've lived some life as well. Real answers, Miss Fatal, man. When we come on for talk, we come on for talk. When we come on for talk, we come on for talk, man. Don't give me no fake answers. Don't give me no snarky comments. Give me the actual thing. Them two things can be true. I love this JDK. At the same time, he said what he needed to say about his child, and he was also being mean. But this is also true that too, JDK, but this is a divorce. And you know divorces are mean. Divorces are generally, a lot of times divorce get ugly. Divorce gets ugly. That's true. Divorce get ugly. People cuss. Yeah, people cuss in divorces. Am I incorrect? True or false? Divorce gets mean. Am I correct on that? Yes or no? Divorce can get mean, friends. No, man, O'Neal tried to understand his audience. The grace of God allowed her to love him. O'Neal, stop and listen to what he said out of his mouth. The entire statement. When did he say, can I remind of her? Earlier on. Yes, but nonetheless, right now, that's what he's feeling. So in other words, can't he feel that though? Miss Grant, just like when he said, because remember, Miss Grant, he's not innocent either, because he has also said that it would have been better for him to go back to Shayla. The same thing, the same way how that felt with Kai, that's what it feels when he said what he said about Shayla. Remember that. O'Neal, my question is, was she crying over what he said about being fake and a hypocrite? Or when he said stop pretending with his son? No, she wasn't. Yes, but there's a life after divorce, correct? And you have to wait till that comes true. When the truth comes out, he'll be hurt to find out that Kai is not his child. Well, maybe then. It can get mean, and it doesn't have to be, but divorce can get kind of weird. Nonetheless, the separation needs to happen entirely. Thank you, Miss Grant. That O'Neal said. And that's what Anthony's saying. He's saying, if you're going to do it, just do it. Don't pretend in front of me. Don't do whatever it is. If you're coming with the smoke, just come with the smoke. Take off your gloves and punch. That's what he's telling her. Don't play the other little games. That's what he's saying. Divorce is an ugly thing. I'm finally to the point that I want her to walk away from without the restaurant. Thank you. Will there be one of them thing that O'Neal think about? She's legally separated from him. Meaning that I want her to, just like you said, Miss Grant, I want her to basically move, like, in other words, as little contact as possible with Anthony. No, they might not show that because, of course, they're going to show interactions for us, but I'm just giving you. O'Neal, correct, my relative went through the same thing, and the ex-wife was doing the same thing as Amber. Yes, it happened. People confuse the picture them to get sympathy, or them them some way, somehow they twist the child against you. These things happen, friends. And the man that want him son start get so bonded to Amber where him start asking for Amber. Because you don't know that may happen. That's all we're saying. Exactly, Carolyn. Amber is pregnant with Anthony's child. Let's see. If that happened, then that changed everything. Exactly. Amber was 100% correct when she said that to Shayla. To take him with you. Correct. That's what O'Neal said. Just like how she was right then. Because she did right, When Anthony said all of him nonsense. She was correct. Amber was correct at that time. Amber was correct about the Shayla statement. Amber correct about the Shayla statement. Yes or no? When she made the Shayla statement, Amber was correct. Take him with you because him say he want to be over there, and rightfully so. You can't tell no woman that. She not gonna like that. No woman would like that at all. Amber was correct for her Shayla statement. She was correct. Amber was correct. When Anthony make him Shayla statement and him say he should have, this is what he said. Him say he should have stayed with Shayla. When he said that, and she said, well, might as well take him with you. You know what? Even though it's petty, she right. I have to give her that. She right. Told me I said she right. Hey, since that's what you want to say, then it is what it is. How she gets alone with Kai? Maybe because she just there and she decides to go and play with him. But I'm saying she shouldn't do no playing at all. It's time now for her to just call it a speed and say, you know what? This divorce is just, the marriage just done. Like Miss Grant is saying. Look, O'Neal, Amber thought this was going to be easy. She felt like she can move on however she wanted and not face the consequence. Thank you. I love the comment here. Right now, these are the comment. Erica, thank you very much for a choice. Your girl is trying to have a fairy tale divorce. She wants to sleep with Dave. Then she wants to get 50%. And she wants to pretend to be a great stepmom or a mother to Kai. She wants these three things, and they don't walk in the same place. They don't. Erica, this is the statement of a lifetime. Amber wants a fairy tale divorce. Fairy tale. And this is not a fairy tale situation, so that's what's going on. Why doesn't he just sign the papers? Because she's asking the man for 50% and he doesn't want to give it. Just like if a man was asking you for 50%, Mary, you may not want to give it either. So you're saying, I'm not giving you 50. You can get a divorce, but I'm not giving you 50. Try to understand that, man. People keep saying, why I'm not signing the papers? I'm not signing because him don't want to give you 50%. Simple. Simple as that. I come into a marriage, you have a house, me see you with your house, and I want 50% of your house. You're going to say no. Any sensible woman would have want to say no. Come on now. Don't make it look like O'Neal is like, you know, me have be mean or me not say the right things then. I promise if he hooks up with Shayla again, Amber will never see baby again. Believe that. Correct. Money Law, yes. I remember when Amber was asking Dave for raids to round 2 for whatever it is. And Melissa ruined it. But they said them not talk about that. Them not talk about that. If anything, it makes her look hypocritical. That's what I was saying. What she's asking for is a fairy tale divorce. Amber wants a fairy tale divorce. That's what she wants. She wants a fairy tale divorce. She wants everything to be peachy and rosy, and divorce can be mean. Especially if we're not together upon the thing. Even when you're never asking for much, it can get crazy. She wants a fairy tale divorce. She wants the divorce to be this big fairy tale thing that she gets every solitary thing. That's not how divorce works. And that the man I try to say in a nutshell. And people are making it look as though him crazy for saying, hey, you're not going to have what you think you're going to have. That's what he's saying. You're not going to get what you think you're going to get. You're not going to get that. She wants a fairy tale divorce and them things that exist. Fairy tale divorce. What's a fairy tale divorce? She wants to divorce the man. She wants to get 50% when she divorces the man of every single asset he have. She wants to be able to, while she's divorcing, she wants to be able to play stepmom the same way and do the whole lovey-dovey thing. Then she also wants to have a side piece while she's doing that. She want every single solitary thing. I'm just saying, man. Where is Anthony's counter to Amber's request? He did counter her. He told her no. His counter is no. That's the counter. The counter is no. You're not getting it. I'm not giving you 50. It's nothing. He told you, him say if she want nothing, he'll sign the papers. Amber should have listened to Brittany and divorced Anthony before she took him back. Amber could have cleaned Anthony out, correct? She had the chance to do that, but she never did it. No, I agree with these statements. I'm an Amber fan, and I'm about to agree with the fairy tale. I agree with the fairy tale divorce. She has to be. That's what I'm saying. That's all Onila say. You can't be fairy tale. This is not a fairy tale. You're going in a divorce proceedings. This spouse no want give you nothing. Nothing. I want to say the woman that's going to allow me to take half of her house coming in. She have the house from before I got there. And O'Neill say, you know what, I want to divorce you. But you know what, I want half of the house that you had before. You think you're not going to fight me? I would be a fool to think you're not going to fight me. I would be a real dummy to think that. His counter is not signing. That's a horrible deal. That's him counter. Amber just wants to get his money without putting in the time for 2 years. Not enough to get 50%. Anthony doesn't want to be with Shayla. He knows that Amber loves Sky and she's a better mother than Shayla. He just said that because of what she said to him and he just wants to see her hurt. You know, I don't think that. I think that he doesn't like the, okay. I believe that what's going on in Anthony's mind is she's basically confusing him. Because I know the play. You're confusing me. You're making it look like you're still trying to fight for your marriage. That's what the play is. When she does the playing thing with Kai, it's making it look as though she's still trying to fight for a marriage. Because she's doing the family thing. Ladies, remember, you know, men think in a visions. Men think in seeing things. If you are sitting down body with my child while you're doing the divorce thing, me go think, okay, it look like we're not really all that over. Maybe there's a chance. That's what my brain is thinking. That's what man thinks, ladies. Maybe we don't know this, but this is what man think. Him thinking there's a chance. So when you are doing that with the kid, you're making it look like there's a chance for him. And him saying, why are you doing that? The other day you were telling me to sign the papers, and now you're making it look like I have a chance. Which is it? But let me see what you say now. No counter offer was, yes, I'll divorce you if it takes 0. That's correct. That is exactly the counter. His counter was 0%. That's a counter. Amber thought that she was slick, trying to sweet talk Anthony out of 50%. Amber should have divorced Anthony the first time. Yes. Yes, Tina, she had the shot and she never took it. Amber forgave them both. She wants to go back and use the same reason for this divorce, and everything should just fall in line with what she wants and don't care about no one else. That's what's going on. I like this. I can't believe that this man laid up with Shayla for 2 years and now he can do no wrong. We are not saying him can't do no wrong. We are saying the man has said him don't want her to play with his kid. Stop misreading what we're saying. We just called him out a while ago. We just said, Amber, forget a divorce. We want to come up with these things. Amber fans just come up with different, I swear. Y'all just come up with things. Okay, then the lawyers must take it to the judge because the negotiations were not reached. Correct. That's where it's going to go next. Even if she agreed to nothing, he still wouldn't sign the papers because he doesn't want to let her go because that means he lost. Let's see, because he did say he would sign the papers. He did say that. She's wrong with the side piece, but wants the divorce and 50%. If Anthony and Shayla don't get back together, and Shayla allows Kai to see Amber, what is Anthony going to do then? Nothing. I love this, Daniel. I love this. That's why O'Neill said, after they have divorced and this is separated, right? Then you can see Kai, because then you're not seeing him in the capacity of a mother, But when you are at home with him and his father, you're in the capacity of a mother. It's how it looks. Perception to the child. That's what I'm saying. Mommy, thank you for the super chat, mommy. It is confusing, friends. It is. Correct, O'Neill. Amber's behavior is confusing everyone, including herself. You don't know what you want. 1 minute you're saying, Dave, then the next minute you're saying the next thing. You know what, O'Neill? Why just speak and not get facts? Why not get the facts, O'Neill? Because if you don't get the facts, people go and say, O'Neill, that you're just making stuff up. You're just trying to live on Amber's side, live on Anthony's side. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say O'Neill is going to live on whatever it is. So let's tear back into a piece of yesterday. Let's go back in the past. Because for us to understand the future, we must see pieces of the past. So let's go back to yesterday. Let's take a shot of yesterday when Amber spoke with the lawyer for a little bit. Let's take a shot of yesterday. Let's take a shot of yesterday. And let's see exactly what we have right here. So let's take a shot of yesterday. Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Even the lawyer doesn't know why Amber wants a divorce, Amber fans. Even the lawyer is getting confused. People are confused by how Amber is moving, friends. Don't feel no way. Don't feel any way. Let me see if I can find the shot.
Office come up with a new game plan. Are you sure?
Yes.
And the freedom is the alleged gentleman that we spoke of?
Okay, Constance, are you judging me? I feel a little judgment.
Not at all.
I'm
No.
just saying, Anthony has put me through
Amber.
hell and back. Had a baby with my best friend. Stood up at somebody's wedding. Told
You hear that? So the baby is still a thing in her mind. Whether I like it or not, the baby is a thing. This is why I'm confused. And this is why we are even confused. The baby is still a thing. The baby is still a thing. She just say it. I know we are say it, friend. You know what I mean, like with Amber fans, you act like a me a say it. You act like a O'Neill say it. The baby is still a thing. Well, Lydia, it is what it is. You know, we're not trying to make Anthony sound reasonable. We're talking about what Anthony said today. And in that, he was reasonable. Outside of that, him unreasonable in a whole lot of spots. But inside of that, where do we deal with that? Because some personnel said that we're not correct on it. So we ask you. The baby is still a thing. I mean, I ask if the baby is still a thing, and people have said no. But then she says these things. No problem. And be repetitious. The baby is still a thing. Amber, unfortunately, everyone is judging you. If this was any other woman, you would be speaking differently. Somebody says Amber's behavior contradicts her wanting to get a divorce. She just wants to cheat. It has nothing to do with Kai or Shayla. She wants her cake and eat it too. And she's just talking. People use the word judge so frivolously. Amber is gaslighting her lawyer with the word judge, as if people are going to look at the pattern of actions and make an assessment. They are going to do this. We judge even Anthony's thing that he does. Thank you very much for telling me. I will slow my cadences down a little bit more, Pauline. I will slow my cadences down. Doesn't mean that she hates the baby. We're not saying she hates the baby. She don't hate the baby. What we're saying is she needs to separate herself from the baby right now. Right now, while she's doing the divorce procedures. Anthony's right. Don't confuse her. Don't confuse him. Him right on that. That's why Anthony said what he said. She mentioned Kai every so often. Ever so often. Whether she says it intentionally or not. Kai is a product of the affair. That doesn't mean she hates him. We're not saying she hates the baby, but it is a reason for her divorce. It's like we're not saying that. Is that not a fact though? She loves the baby. It's not just how he got here. Is the baby a factor for divorce? Let's answer that question there. Because I realize O'Neal tried, let me slow it down. That's all O'Neal is saying, no friends. Me just try to see where the fans head are at. Is the baby a factor for the divorce? I'm going to poll it. I'm about to poll it. The woman is saying the baby is a factor. So what I don't like with Amber fans is Amber says something and then y'all come back and say, no, that's not what you meaning. Or you're saying basically she didn't say it. So if the baby is a factor, then Anthony will be correct in saying stop playing whatever it is. Stop playing that. If the baby is a factor, then when he says this, he's not wrong.
You just
That's not nice. Don't
playing with just playing with it like nothing's happening. You trying to you playing with it, but then you trying to leave me. Take half my stuff. You know what you want?
This is what he's saying. That's what the man is saying. That's what the man is saying right now. That's what he's saying. Listen what the man said. I know, listen to me. I just wanted to hear how because I wanted to get deeper into the topic because I found people today people were very uncouth and unkind. That's true. If it's all down, then no need to keep up any. That's what the man has said. Lego the appearance. You don't need the appearance. Hey, I'm getting a divorce. That's it. We going through this. What's that got to do with what? With her loving Kai? He's not saying you can't love him. He's saying just stop doing the whole stepmommy thing with him. That's what he's saying. If it's not the baby, the circumstance of how it happened. It's not the baby, it's the circumstance of how it happened. No, man, she don't like the fact that the baby's there. Amber wants Dave. Kai is being used as a deflection. Not the real factor. It's one of. Judging me. Internalized judgment. If you feel judged, it might be a reflection of your own insecurities, but in other cases, it is truly a reflection of the other person's narrow-mindedness. O'Neal, we're about to fall out about Amber. It's better not to catch you on these streets. Me? What do you mean? You're not I do nothing to O'Neal on the streets. But I wanted to show y'all that. And see what y'all said. Nonetheless, let me change gears a little bit and let's talk about something a little bit on the lighter side, right? Amber fans, let's talk about something on the lighter side. And I know this is a very harsh moment for Melissa, but I wanted to show y'all this with Melissa's vision board. Do any of y'all do vision boards? Do any of y'all have vision board? Amber fans, them gangster, you know. Money lad, them gangster a long time them want hold O'Neal, you know, but hey, O'Neal won't stop being very honest, friends. That's how it go. Have you ever done a vision board, friends? Melissa is nuts. You think she really nuts though? Did a vision board back in the day? Have you ever done a vision board? Nope. O'Neal, I don't agree with that, baby. With the baby? What with the baby? You mean the fact that him want him baby? Him can't want him baby. He has the wherewithal to want him baby. You might not agree with it, but he want him baby. I've had a mother told me before, say, you know what I mean, it's her kid. So hey, and she's right. I can't tell the woman what to do with her kid. If it's not my child, I can suggest, I can offer, but it's still not my child. That is the truth. You need to do one? No, but I've been saying that I need to do one. So Melissa did this vision board, and she had her and Dave on the vision board. If Amber started to ignore the baby when he was there, the comment section would blow up. No, I wanted her to stay away from where the baby. In other words, less contact. That's what it was. And I don't think anything would happen at all. By the way, the comment section wouldn't blow up. She should be in her own right to do that. No, I don't need a vision board. Lady makes me turn my volume down, breathing so loud. I used to do vision boards, but I stopped them long time ago. Delisa did at her big age for the podcast. Team Amber all day. Of course, we've been honest as well. Thank you very much, friends, for being honest. No one will do anything. We will not have it. Oh no, that people. She's just joking. ZSA is just joking around. That's all. That's fine. It's wicked. It's idol worshipping. Why is she crying about Dave and Melissa? Was just flirting with Daniel's brother-in-law. Interesting. That's right, Deborah. Yes, Deborah. Let me see. Karma is going to hit Anthony like lightning. Why Karma going to hit a whole heap of them, you know? Because they're all doing a bunch of things. I just breathe like that when I'm trying to not to crash out. 100% success or not ending up in jail. Hope it works out for Melissa too. Amber doesn't want Dave. She wants to cheat and to shake her tail feathers. She wants a man to make her feel good about herself. Anthony pays her no attention. That's a crazy vision, a vision board. It looks like a ransom letter. So let me see what y'all say. O'Neal is really a vision board, or one of two things. A stalker or serial killer have their own prospective praise. Okay. I think it's a vision board of her because she had other things on the board. She had other things on the board. I'm gonna show you the vision board. She had other things on the board. They were like, the board have like cars and things she wanted to achieve. So there you go. See? It has like cars she want to achieve and maybe a house she wants to get. It's a vision board. It's a good vision board. Adultery and a baby is a factor. So don't say anything when she says she walks by Kai. Won't play with him or feed him. I won't say anything. I won't. I won't. Won't at all. Why would you have a vision board with your sneaky link? Well, she's saying she want the man. I'm asking y'all about if this is giving Amber a way out. She needs to take it. That's good. Me like that, Erica. I love that. Just heard about the vision boarding. Have y'all done the vision board? Only Amber fans are obsessed with Anthony that they're not even paying attention to Dave. He's community man. At least Anthony is not a community man like Dave. Well, Anthony has done some things now. He ain't as around as Dave, but hey, he's not the game like Dave, basically. You think that Melissa was pregnant by Dave and never told him? Maybe. Melissa has a rattlesnake in her hand. So vision boards are, friends, vision boards are tricky. What I've learned of vision boards is you may not want to do a vision board with a person on it, because when you do that, you're saying that you know more than God. That's the problem with the vision board, especially when it comes to people on the vision board. You can't put someone on the vision board because you don't know if God wants you to be with that person. You follow? You don't know. What if God have a better woman for you or a better man for you? You don't know that. That's what is troubling about our vision board. Crazy white females skit coming up. Amber, be careful. So, fatal attraction. Only absolutely right. Yeah, vision boards. What I get of vision boards, you want to be very careful, because it's almost like you're saying that God cannot. You're saying you're no better than God. You're saying, you know what, she's saying Dave is the man. There's no other man in the world. I don't care what God puts in front of me. Even if there's a man that's more right, this is the man that God wants me to have. The whole Lake House lady will not learn to stay out of people's relationships. No, she'll not. They don't know how to work it. That I agree with. It's okay to do vision board with things that you want to attain. I love vision boards, but you want to be very careful with people. I've never seen that many craziness in people in the skits. Everyone is crazy. They are crazy. Once Anthony secures a replacement for Amber, he'll move around. He will still want to humble her. He thinks he's better than any woman. True. The kinder, please don't give the writers any ideas. Please read mine also. What's your comment, Jocelyn? Let me read your comment. Let me see. Let me see a comment. Vision boards are good, people. Vision boards work. I've done the vision boards and them work for me. I don't know if a vision board ever worked for it. Works for me. But I find that when you get too specific, sometimes it won't work. Sometimes, if you get too specific, I agree with manifesting a whole life for herself. O'Neill, does she have the man's house there also? Possibly. She have the house too. It looks like she actually has the house as well too. It looks like it. Vision boards are good. The vision boards are good. It's just how you put on the vision board, I think. Again, friends, if anybody in the chat who have any experience with vision board, come forward. Let me ask that. Can someone share about them experience of vision board inside the chat? Does anyone, have you ever gotten something from your vision board? Let me ask y'all that. Any of y'all ever do a vision board and get something from the vision board? Have you ever gotten something from a vision board? Amber Hands, you have a bigger fish to fry than that is Melissa. You're still focusing on Anthony, who is a small fish. Melissa is like Glenn Close in the movie Fatal Attraction. Seems like Dave is a ladies' man. He is. No. Somebody says, when I see Anthony, I think about Madonna and the complex. I see. How can he humble her if they are divorced? Makes sense. I think he's trying to basically, his way of humbling Amber is to not give her any money basically and to do the worst things he think he can to get back at her. That's Anthony. Yes, O'Neill, I watched your video on this earlier and certainly agree with it. They can be too specific. They can't be too specific. Anybody have experienced the vision board? Never. Due to my belief. Vision board, them listen. I can say that I've done vision boards before and they work. But if I get too specific, it tends to get weird. When you're more general and think about the feeling, it tends to, well, sometimes you can't be too general either, depending on what is going on. So you kind of have to feel it out. I won't be ignored, Dave. That is correct. Vision boards used a lot in corporate America project planning. Correct. Never done a vision board. I believe Dave was messing with Brittany because she's in Phoenix and that is Arizona. Melissa said about someone in Phoenix, Arizona. Possibly. I'm ready for another skit with Melissa. Understandable. You can try it, man. Give it a shot. Something that you really want to do. Something simple, you know. Give it a shot. The kinder, give it a shot. Give it a shot. If it don't work, then hey, it is what it is. I can't believe you. I can leave you. I want to live without you. I can't leave you. I want to live without you. Okay, that's something different. So that's what you're saying that she's saying. I want to see the crazy chick from Phoenix that Melissa mentioned. My son's life is a testament of a vision board. I did it for him. Thank you very much, Trinity, for giving it. There you go. There you go. So one person in the chat has said that they've done a vision board and it works. They've done it and it works. She's going to come after Dave and Amber. O'Neill, do you think that Dave and Melissa really slept together or it's just daydreaming? I think they slept together. I said it yesterday on the moderator night. Anthony trying to humble Amber with money while Darren and his business partners are stealing it. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do that. Very nice. Congratulations. It's going to be a long, hot summer. That's true. That's a delusional board, Melissa. That's a good one. It's a delusional board. It's not a vision board. So, no, that's witchcraft stuff. Not really. Not really. Why you believe vision board is witchcraft stuff? You're visioning what you want. Hold on. Let's talk about vision boards. Let's really talk about vision boards, right? If we are to talk about vision boards, it might not be on a board, but let's remember the story of Noah and the story of Joseph. Remember those two stories? Let's try to work on those two stories. Noah and Joseph. The story of Noah when God tell Noah to build an ark and envision the ark and the people in the ark. God give him the vision. When we say vision board, now, remember now, when I talk about vision board, I'm talking about you being in connection with your higher self. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When I talk about vision board, it is you praying and asking God for what you want and asking him to guide you to that. That's what I'm talking about. When me talk about vision board, there are symbols on the board that don't let it fool you. There are symbols. So the symbols can be exactly something that you might like, basically. Nothing wrong with that. No, there we go. Putting someone's face on it. May I agree with that, Erica? Putting someone's face on it is witchcraft. I agree with that. Erica, that may I agree with. You can't put a face on it because you don't know if that face is something that you should be getting. But you can say, hey, God, I'd want a house, or, I'd want a car, and you want to ask for this thing when you pray for it. It's like prayer. You're visioning when you're praying. Yeah, man, when you're praying, your vision. Well, let me ask the audience that. Let me ask you that. Do you believe that prayer is visioning? In other words, you're visioning what you want. Let's talk about it, friends. Nothing wrong with this. A good little conversation where I have, I don't know. Maybe y'all can teach me something. I don't mind. Somebody manifest something already, Think about it. When you go on your knees in prayer, you said, I'm going to pray for me no know. You pray to basically have God answer your prayers. You're visioning what you want. A picture come up in your mind. So you're making a vision board. It might not be on a piece of paper, but you're visioning it. No, Melissa's vision board different. Like Erica said, Melissa's vision board is witchcraft. But we're not talking about Melissa's vision board. We're just talking about vision board in general. Amber said something good about Anthony yesterday. She begged him to let her be free. And he did say that he would set her free, Marian, but she wants 50% and him not giving it to her. Go to your prayer closet. Yes, it's a form of prayer, etc. Meditation. Yes. I pray in my eyes closed, pretending closed to prevent idolizing. Well, we're not, remember, you're not worshiping anything, you're asking God for what you want, you're not praising anything there. So idolizing, to me, the kinder, is you praising a thing. But if I'm praising God and I'm asking God for a house, or I'm asking God for a car, or I'm asking God for something, am I not visioning? Hey, I'm just asking you. Idols are on the boards. God said, but is she worshiping she's worshiping the board. But I'm asking you, if you do a vision board, you're not worshiping the board. Anthony's a joke. Good point. That's what I'm saying. You're not worshiping the board. Vision boards aren't for you to worship the board. That's not what you're doing in a vision board. You're trying to form pictures in your mind of what to go to God for. That's what the vision board for. It's to form a picture, to hold a picture in your mind. With good health. Yes. God is health, is wealth. Correct. So that's what you're asking for you want. God not say come to the Lord in prayer, man, and you go there in prayer. You bend down on your knees and you pray. Yes, you pray. Believe God will make it up, man. It come to pass. That's a visioning. Or you're talking about her. Okay, you're talking about her. Okay, I see what you're saying, Pink Blue. Pink Blue, I agree with you. I see what you're saying. I was talking about vision boards in general, but if you're talking about Melissa, then yes, we think what Melissa is doing is witchcraft. I agree with the fans on that one. I think that one is witchcraft. Yeah. I think what she was doing is witchcraft. I'm ready to vision board to stop the shenanigans. I'm ready to vision board to stop the shenanigans. Talk to me. Somebody say Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2 verse 2 teaches that God teaches believers to record God's vision, trust in his timing, and patiently wait for his promise to be fulfilled. I love that sea charmer. I love this. Record the vision where God give it, because anything you put on a vision board is God you're getting it from. But may I agree with the statement by Pink Blue. Melissa might be worshipping her vision board, and that's not right. That is idolizing. Yeah, putting Dave on the vision board is not right either. I think she's wrong with putting Dave on her vision board. She needs to just pray to God, and if Dave is the man, Dave is the man. If it's not Dave, send me the man that it is. That's what she should be praying for. Instead of saying, me want Dave, me want Dave. You don't know. Maybe Money Law can be a better person for her. We don't know. Maybe Money Law can be somebody better for her, basically, you know. Maybe Sea Charmer would have like something, you know, a little mayonnaise on him elbow. You don't know. Maybe Malcolm wants some mayonnaise on him elbow, basically, you know what I mean? A little mayonnaise on the elbow. Ladies, leave the men alone and allow the men them to have the You don't want a mayonnaise on your elbow. The man them say they don't want no. They don't want a mayonnaise on their elbows. Oh, good gosh. Okay. Let me get this into play. The people who are asking me, who is crazier, Melissa or Dominique? I hope this answers your question. I hope this answers your question. Who is crazier? Melissa or Dom? You never know. What you mean? You think O'Neal hasn't had any mayonnaise on his elbow before Aqua Verde? O'Neal elbow full up of mayonnaise. When have like a mayonnaise. Aqua Verde. O'Neal's elbows have been, listen to me, I've had to wipe the mayonnaise off my elbow. I said today that Dominique is nuts. Dominique is extremely nuts. Next level. Next level. Next level. Them not equal. Pink Blue, them not equal. They are not equal. Aqua Verde, them just wipe off the mayonnaise off of my elbow recently. O'Neal's elbow was filled with mayonnaise. Your boy is not excluded. My elbow was filled with mayonnaise. Dominique showed up with a fake pregnancy, which we can't believe she did this. But
to have a mate come in this door with a makeshift baby in your belly? Are you for real right now?
Did you not fool with her?
Of course we did. And you know that's the truth.
Kenise, I gave this woman head. That's the only thing.
Like that's okay?
I gave
like
her.
that's okay.
When we were not together.
You better lower your voice.
When we were not together, that's what I did.
You better lower your voice in my house.
I did not have sex with this woman. I didn't have sex with her, Kenise. What are you doing? Dominique, are you for real right now?
Stay away.
Are you for real?
Stay away.
You really stupid.
Stay away.
Somebody Please come get Dominique. Please, wanna come get Dominique. Please. Dominique's a whole fool. She's wrong for this. Look here, I was not going to comment on this skit, and then I saw it, and I said, "This is just—it's wild." Dominique will do anything, man. She's slashed car tires. She now have a whole makeshift baby. She flew all the way from Atlanta to California. I wonder if y'all realize how much energy you have to do that. The woman fly from one place to the next place. You know how much energy I have to do that for? But no, I can't fathom. I cannot fathom. I can't fathom it. No, I can't fathom it. I can't fathom it. Let me read y'all's comments because I swear, I don't know. Dominique is different. Let me read y'all's comments for Dominique. Who is a crazy? Melissa or Dominique? Melissa hasn't done anything yet, you know, so only can't even say Melissa crazy. Both of them, no man, them in the same category. Melissa in a Dominique class right now. Melissa is not in Dominique's class when it comes to craziness. Dumb. Melissa is not in Dominique's class. Melissa not even get there yet. Next level. You need to go next level crazy. Damn delusional. Prove me wrong today because thanks God. She crazy. Russia sound like Bill Clinton. Call the asylum. We have a patient on the loose. Dominique needs a patient. The skits are getting ridiculous. All Russia had to do was to call Mike. They are ridiculous for true, Tamrak. They're ridiculous for real. There are two different kinds of crazy. You go, you gotta see Kiki in the skits. She bad seat, eh? Okay, the child laughing so hard. Dominique's crazier than Melissa. They're both off. Melissa with the creative vision board and Dominique creative fake pregnancy. Listen to me. The kinder, the things that Dominique has done, she's on a different level. Next time, Hips will learn to keep his mouth shut. Rashal deserve it though. I'm gonna be honest though, Rashal is a simpia, man. Rashal deserve it. Him probably deserve it though. Rashal deserve it. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. Does Rashal deserve it? I'm gonna tell you why me think him deserve it, but I want to hear from y'all. Does Rashal deserve it? Rashal should have called Mike. Makes sense? You say F Miss Fatal. What the F? What's the F for? Fake? Rashal deserves it. Does Rashal? I'm going to tell you why I'm saying deserve it. Somebody says no. I'm going to tell you why I'm saying deserve it. Rashal keep calling Dam and he keeps trying to engage Dam when he shouldn't be. Like, you know she crazy and you're trying to engage her. That's crazy. So I cannot give him no right away because you know that she nuts. You know that she liable to do anything, but you're still calling her. That doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. You know she nuts, but you're still a caller. That makes no sense to me. That's why I think him deserve it. I'm going to be honest with you. That's why I think he deserves it. You know the girl is crazy and you're still calling her. What you call her for? Stop calling her. That's what I said. Just stop calling her. Why are you calling her? It doesn't make no sense. Y'all are calling Melissa's Shrine of Dave's vision board. It's a shrine for sure. It definitely is a shrine. That I agree with Pink Blue. It is a shrine. It looks like a shrine. I remember Deborah because that's not how vision boards are. You just go about your business. We don't know anything about Melissa. How crazy Melissa can get. We don't know it. Dam skits with Rashal today is really wild. I could not believe she did what she did and I changed my mind. Dam is number one. Dominique got me when she called him hips. It's Melissa Dangerous Crazy. I truly believe that she throws a birthday. You think that Dominique won't throw a birthday party? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if I can find that one. You think Dominique is not? Dominique is hella crazy, you know. I don't think y'all understand. Dominique has flattened Mike's tires for no. Let me find it for you. Let me find it. I don't think you're going to realize how nuts. Dom will do anything I can think about that you're thinking in your mind. Dominique has already done it. This is Dominique right here. So let me give it a picture. This is Dominique. This is Dominique doing all of this. Ready? You forgot she did these things. Y'all are making it look like no said Dominique does some very weird things. This was Dominique, friends. She's nuts. I've never ever thought she was any different from what I think she is. She is nuts. Hold on. You realize that Dominique Dominique is at an omega level. What is the name of the girl that goes with the Joker? Let me ask you this, chat. One journey, have a wonderful night. What is the name of the girl? What is the name of the girl with the Joker? What's her name? What's the name of the girl with the Joker? Good night, Terry-Ann. What is the name of the girl with the Joker? Harley Quinn. That's who Dominique reminds me of. Harley Quinn. This is Dominique in a nutshell. And this girl is nuts. This girl is nuts. This is Dominique right here. Not Catwoman, this girl right here. This is Dominique in a nutshell. When I see Dominique, this is what I see. Dominique is crazy. She's crazy. Hold on. Because one of the members said Dominique does some things that I've never seen before. Hold on. One of the members said that Dominique liable to do these things. Maybe we never see these things before. Well, I'm not going to say y'all never see it. Y'all forgot she did these things. Don't forget, Dominique popped up at a zoo with Mike. You remember this? Yeah, y'all remember this? Let me see if we can get on to when Dominique pops up. She popped up at a zoo with Mike and Shayla.
So I think that.
That is so amazing.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
She's just coming in, she's checking out the elephants and the different stuff at the zoo.
Oh.
You remember Shayla? Remember? This is my business partner, Dominique. We met at the farmer's market briefly.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm Shayla. Nice to meet you.
Who follows you to the zoo? Y'all, I don't know. Who follows? I told you, this is who I see when I see Dominique. When I say Dominique, this is what I say. This. Dominique crazy, y'all. Dominique is crazy. She's been crazy. Mike is nuts for dating her. I'll tell you that much. I can give you all that. Mike is crazy for dating her. Anybody who date Dominique is crazy. Especially when them know such a crazy. Just remember that she did these things, y'all. She did these things. She put a track upon him, basically. There you go. Let me read y'all's comments. She did these things. I just want y'all to know this. Dominique broke Melissa window out of her truck and she don't get karma for nothing. The sick woman and Libby are the only persons that got Dominique life. Where are back down? Where she backs down? Their office assistant was listening to Dominique and Glow talk. She will tell Mike because she promised her a raise. She knows Dominique is crazy. Melissa keeps things bottled up more than Dom. Melissa will snap. Dominique will snap as well. She gonna snap too. But you see, the thing with me and Melissa's thing is, the only thing I don't like is the vision board. But I will say this. I see Melissa's thing as more of like, and I'm not okaying it, but I see it more as like, it's crazy. It's delusional crazy, but I think it's entry level. Compared to Dominique, I think it's entry level. That's what I believe. Mike loves crazy girls that took advantage of one girl. That's right. Mike does love crazy girls. I agree with that. Who corrects you when you call her Dominique and says Dominique is her name? I don't know why. I think I call her Dominique because people keep saying, because that was her name first and then them changed it to Dominique. That's why. They used to call her Dominique and then all of a sudden she named Dominique. I think she used to name Dominique. I think that used to be her name. But then them call her Dominique. I think so, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's like a long time ago they used to call her Dominique. I think they used to call her Dominique a long time ago. I'm not seeing any videos with it. I think a long time ago they used to call her that, but me call her Dominique. But hey, that's why I call her that. That's why I call her that. Genesis is crazy. Liz is crazy. Liz was a nut. Crazy. Mike love crazy pum pum. Yeah. Hey, I just have to give him, Dom is calculated. Libby is crazy. Sonny is crazy too. Not as crazy as the rest of girls. And Sonny in them class. PR is crazy as well. There was another crazy girl that Sonny fixed up. She's out of the skit now. You mean Liz? Liz is the girl that talked. Her real name is Dominique. But she corrects everybody. That's what when she just came in the skits, they called her Dominique like long time ago. And then all of a sudden named Dominique. So it stuck with me. That's what it was. That's where I got it from. Unless I'm wrong. Hey, I'll keep trying to get it better. So, my brother said crazy pum pum is the best. Well, it is what it is. Well, friends, I think that comes to our time for us being on here. I love the conversation. Friends, like, share, comment, subscribe. It's a wonderful night, wonderful evening. Keep tuning in. I love y'all nonetheless. And I'll take you out with the best of the best. Have a wonderful evening. Stay tuned.
I'm just so tired of O'Neal just calling Amber's name all the time. Sheesh.
Amber. Oh!